Now settle into the moment. You're here because you felt it, that quiet tingling, that surge of life when everything aligns. Some call it quantum resonance, others call it coherence, but you know the feeling. It's like the universe is speaking directly through your body. Let's begin. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Once more, breathe in for 10 seconds and slowly breathe out gently. So, what is that tingling really? From a scientific standpoint, this surge is your nervous system shifting into harmony. Your heart rhythms smooth out, your brain waves synchronize. The vagus nerve carries signals of safety and balance throughout your body. Neurotransmitters, like dopamine and serotonin, release in balance, giving you both energy and calm. And in that state, the electromagnetic field of your heart and brain become more ordered, literally radiating coherence into the space around you. That's why it feels electric. That's why it feels like a signal, because it is. How does the field respond to this resonance? Think of striking a tuning fork. When your body-mind finds the right note, the quantum field responds like another fork, vibrating in harmony. Physically, your brain's default mode network, usually noisy with self-talk, quiets down. Instead, your prefrontal cortex and limbic system communicate clearly, balancing thought and emotion. This is neurobiology's way of saying your inner orchestra has found the rhythm. And if you're vibrating at a frequency of love, compassion, gratitude, or abundance, that's what you observe. That's the field you collapse. The probabilities around you, once limitless, narrow into lived realities that mirror the frequency you embody. This is why what you feel matters more than what you think. But how do we live from this state every day? It begins with intention. When you set a clear intention, you align your resonance. Your nervous system broadcasts not confusion, but coherence. The outer world begins to reorganize around that signal. People show up, opportunities emerge, synchronicities string themselves together. This is why genuine gratitude is at the core of manifestation. Gratitude isn't just manners, it's a frequency amplifier. When you combine gratitude with the present moment feeling state, your signal to the field is magnified. It's like turning the volume up on your broadcast. You tune yourself into the field of possibilities that resonate with gratitude itself, and the field responds. So why do we lose resonance? Stress, incoherence, survival mode pulls the nervous system out of harmony. Heart rhythms become jagged, brain waves scatter, neurotransmitters spike and crash, and the signal of resonance gets drowned in static. So how do we recognize the signal when it returns? In biology, coherence feels like smooth breathing, warmth in the chest, clarity of thought. In psychology, it feels like flow, where time bends and effort fades. In spirit, it feels like God whispering in your bones. So can we become fluent in resonance? Yes, each time you notice the tingling, the surge, you are training your brain's reticular activating system, the filter of reality. Neuropsychologists say attention builds pathways. Heart math shows coherence expands your field. Both are true. The more you practice, the easier resonance becomes. And here's why personalized guided meditation is so effective. When you take your specific circumstances, your personal desires, and walk through them in a guided state, you build a direct neural pathway toward that reality. When you combine that with sound healing and binaural resonance, you tune your nervous system to the proper frequency. You experience the outcome in the present moment feeling state. And this mind sculpting creates new neural roots, hardwires your brain, and shifts your electromagnetic broadcast. You literally tune yourself into the frequency of the outcome you desire, and the field responds in kind. And how do we know the universe responds? Because when you are coherent, your heart's electromagnetic field radiates outward. This has been measured with magnetometers. And when groups of people enter coherence together, the global field responds. During great world events, sensors spike. It's as if consciousness and the earth itself are entangled. Why does coherence matter in creating reality? Neurobiology says coherence optimizes the prefrontal cortex, improving decisions. Psychology says coherence rewires old habits, freeing you from loops. Spirit says coherence aligns you with God's will. And when all three agree, reality bends toward harmony. What's the difference between knowing and thinking? Analytical thought is logical, but often noisy. Embodied knowing is felt through the gut, the heart, the whole nervous system. Neurons in the heart and gut speak with neurons in the brain. Science calls it interoception. Spirit calls it wisdom. How do we handle transformation when it feels overwhelming? Transformation feels like chaos because old neural pathways break down, hormones flush out, even ancestral memories may surface. What epigenetics shows us as trauma passed forward. But this is pruning, the forest fire that clears the way for new growth. And what is manifestation truly? Not wishful thinking, not trying harder. It is coherence. When heart, brain, and body align, you broadcast a clear signal. And just as two tuning forks resonate across a room, the quantum field resonates with you. That is manifestation, not force, not strain, authentic alignment. So, what is happening in the body during that surge? Gamma brain waves synchronize across hemispheres. The vagus nerve hums in rhythm. Oxytocin and nitric oxide release, expanding blood vessels, giving warmth and clarity. Your body becomes a song, and your field vibrates like a tuning fork. Jesus said, according to your faith, be it done unto you. Neurobiology echoes this. Belief activates neural circuits. Spirit and science both agree. Resonance is reality. Now, take another breath. Hold it for 10 seconds. Then exhale slowly. You are coherence. You are resonance. You are the tuning fork of creation. And when you align, the field aligns with you. If makes sense to you, or if this truly resonates with you, then hit the link if you want to go deep. My hope is that this consciousness content was as helpful for you as it was for me. I love you, and I mean it. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye.